Hello YouTube, PsychoFox here. This is continuing my series of videos looking at my games magazine collection from the early 90s. This is a magazine called Control. It's a dedicated Super Nintendo magazine which came out here in the UK in September 1992. And as it says on the cover, it was the first unofficial independent SNES mag. Another popular one at the time was Super Play. That came out in November 92, so this just predates that by a few months. So this is one I bought back in September 92. These are not my original issues, unfortunately. They disappeared long ago, but I only ever owned 2 issues, so that's all I've got here, just issues 1 and 2. So we'll start by looking at the launch issue. Got a nice cover there with lots of stuff emanating from the cartridge slot. So, classic advert here for Special Reserve. I used to get in all the magazines. So this is the launch issue, so it's not going to say it's a little bit rough, but there's probably things in it that were not in the later issues that have been a bit more polished, but no, it's still a good read. So we've got the news pages here. This is a magazine with a lot of stuff, a lot of import gaming, obviously, because the Super Nintendo was only released in June 92 here in the UK, and this came out in September, so there wasn't a great deal of games actually out for the UK Super Nintendo, so a lot of USA and Japanese games. Looking at the making of Nigel Mansell for the Super Nintendo at Gremlin Graphics in Sheffield. Peripheral Vision, looking at the add-ons like Super Scope and various adapters. Remember that one was quite cheap because it was just the board, no actual plastic around it, but a bit delicate. I think it was about 10 quid that one, but yeah, got to be careful with that one. Just showing you the scoring system. Street Fighter 2 on Super Nintendo. That's probably what sold this magazine to me when I bought it. They all have artwork as well that's drawn by the magazine staff. I always remember this one was a bit like Chun-Li had a bit of a camel's hoof going on, camel's toe. Or is that just my perverted mind picking that out? So 82%. So these are all import reviews. Street Fighter 2 was Japanese, PGA Golf's American, Proteus, Japanese. Bit more artwork there. We've got Turtles in Time. So a really good spread showing all the moves you get in the games. Lots of screenshots. Super Battle Tank, 54%, not too good. Super Dunk Shot, Japanese review, 72%. Prince of Persia, 83, that's a bit better. Japanese again. Not many PAL games out to review at the time of September 92. So lots of maps as well. Super Mario World. Complete Solutions now. So showing you where all the items are located. Level maps. Got Lemmy from Motorhead there, Lemmy's Castle. Super Contra 3. See Pro Protector not out at the time. Castlevania 4. Lots of maps there. So you do see this magazine quite a bit on eBay. Pops up fairly often. I think I saw one the other day actually. Very cheap if you're looking to pick it up. So a few more tips. Tips for F-Zero. That's Virgin Games Centre in Stockport, Cheshire. Any of these people looking at this video? Sega Geek, Simon Wood, where are you now? That's obviously just a questionnaire, just wanted to know a bit more about their readers and the magazine, how they can improve things for future issues. So yeah, that's issue 1. £1.95 when this came out, which was a pretty good deal. So next issue, October 92. Got King of the Monsters cover there. So you could win all of the official British games. Probably only about 10 out at the time. That's what a game used to look like back in 92. Wish it could go back to those days and never go in the store anymore. It's just full of current gen stuff, unfortunately. Well, in my opinion. That's a bad thing, but... So there, like, saying the Super Nintendo in USA has been cut to $99, equivalent of about £50 or £60 at the time here. Unfortunately, the UK Super Nintendo never got that low. It only got down to about 109 quid, I think. As ever, in the UK we get overcharged. But we just put up with it, because it's what we're used to. So, Phalanx, Japanese review. This shoot, I got 73. King of the Monsters by Takara. Not the greatest game, 68%. Ultimate Football, 52%. Hook, USA review, 71. Never played it, I think it's meant to be quite a good game. Golden Fighter, 12 meg cartridge, 41%, oh dear. Dragon's Lair, I've got 74. Arcana. What did Arcana get? 62. Dinosaurs. By 71. Got 71. Robot Police. 43. Oh dear. Oh, I got a bit of a loose page here. It came with a little supplement as well of all the games that are available and basically if they're any good or not. Super Soccer's a classic. So Smash TV. So all the games you can get, whether they're official UK releases or import games. Rocketeer, that's a pile of crap as I remember. There was the odd like stinker like that, but there was a lot of good stuff out for Super Nintendo when it first came out. I just couldn't afford games for it. I came with Super Mario World and I bought F-Zero, and after that I think it was about 3 months before I bought Super Pro Protector. 45 quid a time. It was hard to save up for. I never got any games bought for me because parents weren't too keen on me playing them. They got Rival Turf, that's a good little beat 'em up. Ultraman, another stinker. Zelda, an absolute classic. So we've got some reader's artwork here. I always remember that one, I thought it was pretty cool. Anthony Stevens from Southend. More solutions to Mario. Yeah, so for a magazine that primarily deals with reviews, there's a lot of tips and level maps in here as well. Quite similar to magazines like Console Access. So I never got around to buying issue 3. Don't know why I never did, so I might pick it up if I see it. If there ever was an issue 3, I'm not sure. Perhaps the magazine, pardon the pun, folded before it got that far. The instant tip section, action replay codes. Readers' letters. So where are we now? That's Game in Birmingham, Europe's largest game store. Never went there, unfortunately. See what treats we've got here. Stuart Duncan. Oh, there we go. Atari Geek. Mark Richards, where are you now? And did you ever sort your hair out? So, that's issue 1 and 2 of Control, the first unofficial independent Super Nintendo magazine. Issues 1 and 2. Thanks for watching.